The whole point to life is to feel good. That's the reason why you're here. That's the reason why you exist, is to feel good, not to be good. That's a program that many of us probably have gotten conditioned into our minds. Not to be good, but to feel good. Because when you feel good and you move from a place of love, automatically you're being good. So being good is the byproduct of feeling good. And that's not to say that struggle, sacrifice, these are not all merits. However, most of the suffering and struggling that humans experience are self-inflicted. Self-inflicted by our own perspectives, self-inflicted by our own minds, self-inflicted. It's wild to think, because there's a piece of me when I first heard this concept and started understanding and meditating on it. I'm like, there's no way that I'm the one making myself suffer. No, it's this person, it's that person, it's this. It's because my childhood was that. It's because this is the only thing that I learned, or I didn't learn these subconscious stuff. I didn't learn that I was a conscious being here in a human form, and I was spiritual and I'm eternal and all those things. Like, I should have known all these things. But the beauty is that each and every human being, we have come here ignorant in order to reveal our true nature and our true power. If that's not fun, if that doesn't get you on your feet, on the edge of your bed, I don't know what will. I genuinely don't know what will. Because it's kind of like throwing yourself a surprise party in the future of like, you thought you were only a human? Surprise, you spiritual, yo. Or surprise, like there's, oh my gosh. Whew. Whew. Blessing that rabbit and that family of rabbits. Someone just literally ran over a rabbit just now, and it screamed and all that because it was trying to run away from me walking. This is the life cycle, and that's why I'm learning that even that little rabbit's soul is going to transform into a new being, into a new material body, or just stay in the ether, whatever the case may be. But feeling that just reminds me that the cycle of life is real, that the only promise we have in this lifetime is that if we're here and we're conscious, then the whole point is to be more conscious of our consciousness. Let me just center myself real quick, y'all, because so feeling good. Yes, feeling good is the entire point of this earth game, of this earth school. How do we move with more and more love each and every day, in each and every way? This is the beauty of it. And as someone who has gone through cycles of not feeling good, cycles of lying to myself that I feel good but actually don't, or cycles of making choices that don't make me feel good but feel they're made from a place of expectations. Oh, well, the people around me are going to expect this of me, so I'm going to do it. Or the people around me expect this for me to react or to practice this thing in a certain way, so I'm going to do it. However, when we're moving from that space, moving from societal expectations, our family's expectations, partners' expectations, we are doing them a disservice by not showing up as our fullest and highest self. We are doing them a disservice by not showing up as our fullest and highest self. As our fullest and highest self. And so the key here is that by feeling good, by doing what's best for you, is doing what's best for the collective. It's a lie that we have to do what we feel like others are expecting of us in order to be a good human in society, or to be a good citizen, or to be a good brother, a good sister, a good mom, a good dad, a good baba, a good mama, good uncle, good aunt, whatever role we're playing. Because that's not the point. That's not the point at all. And so let's go over the 3 ways that I got myself out of this slump, got myself to a space of feeling better for me, which has trickled into and reflected in my reality as such that other people feel good around me. 1, gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It's an underrated key in this quantum sphere. Being grateful for where you are, accepting where you are with minimal attachment to where you are. So here's a practical example. I give you a piece of cake. It's your favorite cake. So say it's a plant-based chocolate mousse cake and you absolutely love it. And you're like, oh my gosh, like this is the best cake ever. I'm obsessed with this cake. I give it to you. You know that the cake is not going to be there for so long. And you also know that you're going to eat the cake. Like that's the whole point of cake. You're not going to keep the cake and be like, okay, I need to keep it because I don't know when I'm going to get another one. I'm not sure if it's going to come back to me. No, you're going to eat the cake and enjoy that cake every single bite. That's the point. And when we move in that same way with life, life is the cake. Life is the cake. When you are in a space of having gratitude for this cake, grateful for this cake, looking forward to eating every single bite of this cake, however long you have this cake, because we don't know how long we're here on earth. We don't know. But what we do know is that this cake is good. It may come with some chocolatey chunks that may be hard to chew, but the cake is good. And when we can move from that space, gratitude for every bite, for every day, for every moment, for every interaction, this gives us a new perspective in life. And a perspective where we hold the power and we're not powerless. We're no longer victims. We are creating, because we're creating our perspective. We're creating how we view what we've been offered, which is consciousness here. I'm breathing a little hard, y'all. I'm on a hill. Okay, so number 2. Number 2 is moving your body, getting out and moving your body. Yes, many people know exercise is good for you. All these things, like, this is a great thing, all that. However, The doggies are on 10 right now. But exercise is good for you, yes. However, there is a quantum mechanism of moving your physical body. So our physical body, this is not your this is not attached to the self. The ultimate aspect of you is not your body. And so because the ultimate aspect of you is not your body, this is your vehicle. This is your sanctuary. This is where the self, the soul, abides in. And so however you have manifested in the world, however you look, skin color, body type, all that stuff, all those things are beautiful inherently. We should all look different. It's a beautiful thing. But with that, moving your body, moving this vehicle helps to vibrate every single atom that makes up your body. And on a quantum level, the most quantum particles of your body, they're vibrating and moving. So when you're exercising, when you are running, walking, doing yoga, bodybuilding, strength training, doing calisthenics, whatever floats your boat, whatever you absolutely love and lights you up, that's what you should be doing. Never do an exercise that you don't like. There's so many ways to move your body. Choose one that you absolutely love, because that's the one for you. And don't let anyone bully you into what you should be doing, or this is the way that you should do it. No. Let's go back to the feeling good. If it doesn't feel good, it's not for you. If it doesn't vibrate on your frequency, it's not for you. And so moving your body moves the quantum particles. By moving the quantum particles, you are able to shift into new parallel realities of thought, parallel nuances in your physical 3D reality. That's why you feel so much better after moving your body. That's why you feel lighter after moving your body. You are less dense after moving. And I notice this even more when I work out outside. Like, I love walking around the entire neighborhood where I'm at right now and I reside, which I absolutely love. And also, I feel this shift in the particles, the shift in not my weight as in mass on a scale, my weight as in the intuitive feeling of feeling lighter, like feeling like there's more space for my soul to just flow in my body. And so movement is key. I feel that working out outside is a lot better for my body, and it moves the particles faster compared to working out in the gym. A theory, nonetheless, it makes a lot of sense to me. I feel the results and the comparison. So at this point, I only work out at home where I feel safe, or outside where the negative ions in the air, like in the rising, they just penetrate my whole field. And in the grass, on like really in some nature, so that it could help ground me electromagnetically. We'll talk a bit more about that as we continue to go along, but that's really like a key component. So the third step, or the third thing that helped me feel better most of the time, is a healthy level of detachment. A healthy level of detachment. That doesn't mean I don't care anymore. I don't care for the people I love, or I don't care about myself or how I show up or how I look, or not caring about like, oh, I'm going to litter everywhere. No. This is detaching with the knowledge, the deep-seated knowledge and wisdom that there is more to this. There is more to this reality. There is more to this 3D material representation that is surrounding you. When I realized this and continue to remind myself, because at first I realized it, would never remind myself, and then be around a lot of other people who don't know this fact, and then get sucked right back into it thinking like, this is all that is. And it's like, no, sweetie, it's not. And so, detachment. How do you get there? By keeping a loving distance. Keeping a loving distance. A loving distance with your body. A loving distance with your mind. All the thoughts that you think are not all yours, you pick up different things along the way. Okay, buenos dias. Okay, so, all right. So it's a little loud, but we don't make it shake. So, back to it. This level of detachment. How to create a healthy level of detachment between you and the world around you. Making room for love. Love is the source of all. Love is what penetrates and vibrates through every single being, every single object, everything that's in this entire planet, entire universe. From a blade of grass, leaves on the trees, beautiful flowers, to yourself, to your friends, to your loved ones, to your coworkers. Everyone is woven on this fabric of love. And by acknowledging that, you're able to give and leave room for love. Because love is not a closed fist. That's what the ego mistakes. The ego wants to hold on. Love is not a closed fist. Love is an open fist. Allowing whatever is in the fist, whatever is in the palm of the hand, to rest there, be rejuvenated there, but also to fly away if need be. Having that level of detachment with everyone in your life, every thing that you see, every experience that you experience. This takes time. I get it. Because the ego's grip is strong. And you may not want to release that. But releasing that will release suffering as well. And so, the beauty of detachment is it opens you up to more love. It opens you up to more authentic, real love. Not love that's conditional, that's based on conditions. If you act this way or this shows up this way, then I'm going to love you. I'm going to love this experience. No, it's no matter how this shows up, no matter how someone acts, I have room and love for you. I have room and love for you. I'm getting a workout in, y'all. I really am, because the hills are getting easier, but the hills are still hills. So, with that, with that being said, the three things: gratitude, moving the body, and detachment with love. These three concepts that formed into intentions, that then formed into daily actions, is what has helped me feel good most of the time, majority of the time, even if I have a not so good moment, or I may label it as a not so good moment. It becomes a good moment because I could transmute it through any of the three. That's why it's so powerful. This is how we do alchemy. This is how we alchemize our experience into an experience that serves us, serves our higher self, serves our soul evolution, not our ego, but serves our soul evolution. I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I am blessed to be able to be on a platform like this and share concepts and share knowledge and wisdom that has really been able to integrate into my way of being. And I hope that this is helpful for you. I trust that it is helpful for you. And we'll meet again in the next one. Peace.
I honor God when I honor me. I honor God when I honor you. You honor God when you honor me. If you don't honor God, how could you honor me?